Hello, and welcome to part 9 of Memo's first playthrough of Thronebreaker, The Witcher Tales. We are currently in Aedirn, as you can see, and we have made some improvements to our camp, and we have also traveled through few of the villages. We have seen complete catastrophe made by Nilfgaardians, and we have tried to beat some of them. And yeah, the last battle against Nilfgaardians was in the city of Godberg, where we have defeated the army and taken some money of them to improve our army. Also, we have found out a carriage of Nilfgaardian prisoners, which we have taken into our party or army as well. So yeah, the story in Aedirn slowly unfolds, and we will see what will happen today. So let's go. And here we are in Gatsberg, and you can see we have cleared and last episode this completely, and a lot of this, and now we are going to this another golden chest, so let's see what we can find. There is something up there. Well, only way how to get there is this big way around. Okay, so we see some ghosts here, so let's fight them. In darkness, all of Aedirn burned, cities, villages, forests. When the flames eventually died out, the kingdom choked on a black dense smoke that blotted out the sun. It became dark, so dark that beasts, which once only prowled at night, now too hunted during the day. Okay, this will be a standard battle, so let's see. We will get that from for the next day if we lose this character. We will not need medic for now. Well, let's see this. What does the Night Ride do? Every 3 turns on turn start, haunt the highest known haunted enemy and move it to the other row. Every turn on turn start, damage all haunted units by 1. Okay. We will start with this.
Should have listened to me, old lady.
Haunt target unit for 9 turns. Whenever the haunted unit takes damage, damage it by additional 2. Okay.
We got a job to do.
Deploy for 3 turns on turn start, haunt and damage an enemy by 1. Okay, so let's
You mad? Don't shake that!
do it this way. Whenever a Hound Time expires, spawn a base copy of self. Ouch. Okay.
Hey?
Let's do another
Ever have a
one.
stone knock out one of your teeth? The chase is on!
I think... Okay, that's what I wanted. Oh. Let me see if we can do it.
Have it the white of an eye from half a league away.
This, unfortunately. Good. That was a good start. And she passed, so let's pass here as well. First round is victory. Oh. Let's keep it this way.
This harvest, we'll be reaping black-clad heads.
And it is hunted again. Haunted. Hmm.
Wait, you're serious?
Hmm. We will probably lose this round. Oh, let's do it this way. And now we can do this. Why not? We are still better off. Now let me see this. Let's pass. And we'll see what will happen. Oh. Unlucky. We will start with this. And no, let's do this. And it will be taken this and either this or this. Or this. I think this is the best one, although I could...
And just when you thought things were about to get dull.
Watch your heads!
This should help for now. I'll wait one more turn with her.
My spirit's willing and how, but these damn boots are killing me.
Let's go against the Wraith. And it's passed. I think
Bigger they are, easier they are to target.
this should be the best way how to do it. Victory. Nice, nice, nice. What do you have found? Well, just some loot. My lady, the cottage is abandoned, save for the man hanging under the roof. I believe he should be cut down and buried, but our soldiers are hesitant to carry out the task. They claim touching the corpse of a man who's taken his own life can bring bad luck. Superstitious drivel. Have them dig the grave. No more excuses. The council has decided to yield Gutberg without conflict, as we could not repel the enemy. This proved the reasonable and safe decision. I, however, voted against the resolution. I was the only one to do so. I do not agree with it. I do not agree with cowardice and collaboration. I do not agree with treason. I never will. Okay, so we've got one more of that. I mean letter. And let's see what we can find in a golden chest. 400 gold. Congratulations, you can use this avatar border in the Gwent multiplayer game. Okay. Seems like we have everything cleared. Okay. 4 trinkets. Not picking this one yet. Oh, too expensive, too expensive. All costs 3000. This one is probably the best one to get. Enable to recruit new support units in the combat tent. Pathfinder, Field Medic, and Pitfall Trap. Oh, let's build this. The new units which can be made or created. Field Medic. Pitfall Trap. It costs 12. Might not be bad idea to build it. The one Wagenburg could be also a good thing to buy. And Lyrian Pathfinder. Okay, we'll see, we'll see. War wagon. We have lost war wagon as well. Clear all row effects from your side after 3 turns and draw the top card from your deck. This might not be a bad idea. Arbalest is 9, nice, and it cost very low. So I think I might exchange. Well, actually, these cost only 2, and Stray Slingers are nice. So maybe after I buy something which will get 2 more of these Arbalest Plus might be a good idea. Or Regiment Robber, or this one. Damage all units on this row by 2. This is Relic, and it's very costly. So I think maybe the Wagenburg might be the better choice. We'll see. I will not be buying anything at the moment. And let's get out and find a way further into the burnt land of Aedirn. Not possible to go this way. Also not this way, so this is the only way how to proceed further. Which we already have moved last time, but let's see if we can find this this puzzle battle. Born of Fire. Though humankind has harnessed the power of fire, there remains a deep primal fear of it, and rightly so, for when this element spirals out of control, the consequences can prove catastrophic. I refer not to a wildfire, no, but something far worse. Place both elementals on the same row and make their power equal. Okay, so let's see how this puzzle will go. $25 and 2. What does this do? After 2 turns on start, absorb the fire on opposite row and double its unit's power. We need 4. Do we have? We don't have. Let's
Give
do
me a
it
time.
this way. Oh, okay. We need to do this now.
Arbalist at your command.
Let's see, what do we have here?
Armor won't serve.
Two and 8. Oh,
Left, right, left, right. Again and again and again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And let's see.
Lyria!
If I put it here, he will put 7 and 5. Should be 2. Okay, let's see.
One bolt's all I need. Give me a target.
Oh. Place both elementals on the same row and make their power equal. Oh, this is interesting because I made the power equal, but they are not on the same row. So yeah, whatever. If it is bugged or not, we have won the puzzle battle. Dashbook Runestone. This card has been added to your army and can be found in the command tent. Let's see. Damage a unit by 1. Use this ability 8 times. Huh. I think this one is for now a little bit better. So let's pick up stuff. Wood and money. And another letter from Mladen Vorto, Court Mage, to His Excellency King Demavent. Your Majesty, our reconnaissance has confirmed eyewitness reports. Disturbances in elemental equilibrium near places of power have resulted in the sudden appearance of fire elementals. This may be the handiwork of our enemy, a part of their strategy. I will attempt to restrain the creatures before the situation gets out of control. I await further orders. Okay, seems like there is only one way now. Out of the burning village.
Look to the high road. The earth furrowed by wheels, hooves. The Black Clouds went at Rosberg with all their strength. An ominous sign.
For Nilfgaard, I'd say. The fortress boasts 2 new towers, a deeper moat, gate of raw iron. It cannot be taken.
Okay. This is closed. Cannot get there. Looks like no items around here. And another golden chest. Okay, so the only way how to proceed is inside this big barricade. And we have a battle here. And here is the main quest objective. And we will need to check this as well. So let's see. What do we have to see here? Okay. Let's see if there is a chance to get better morale. Translated from Nilfgaardian. Gwifrin, these charlatans are about to begin the amputation. They say I have a chance to pull through, but as with such things, nothing is for certain, especially as I awoke this morn to discover gangrene had set in. Hence the reason I write to you now. If you are reading this, it means I did not survive. First and foremost, raise a glass in my honor. Then make for the trebuchets on the other side of camp. Between them, you'll find some trinkets from Rosberg. I had planned to return for them myself, but it seems the great sun's grace no longer shines upon me. You emerge from this war in one piece. Ik het. Okay, so I think I will risk it and attack them with low morale. New roots. Contrary to popular belief, neckers are fairly intelligent creatures, at least in children enough to recognize the strategic importance of an abandoned Nilfgaardian camp. This beast has found a new lair, well protected by palisade, only they gave no thought to choosing the gate. I will keep this one on my hand. Or should be enough. Okay. Let's see if this deck will be good or not.
Watch your heads!
Let's see how this will work. And this might be the best thing. Okay. I think this might be a good idea now. Or not yet.
Ever have a stone knock out one of your teeth?
You. And you. The highest, okay.
I've hit the white of an eye from half a league away.
Catch!
He now has this. Okay, let's... We need 4, okay. And this
Bigger they
will
are, easier they are to target.
get these 3. We are now a little bit better, so let's pass. Well, I have wandered out. I really have not expected this. We will not need this one. Let's finish. We will start with...
What do you want of me?
Thing about slings, they hide well.
That was not a good idea. But now I can try to
You
do
must
it
sweat
again.
like a swine in that jacket.
I smell a leak.
Okay.
You'll never take me alive!
Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on. And... Why not? this might be a good idea. To use this and destroy the strongest one.
Prepare to fight, if you've any honor.
And let's use this one as well. Let's see. Will this be enough? Victory! Really unexpected. Probably because this one has used its power as well. But in the end we have been victorious. Okay. Let's go. To be honest, I really was lucky with that one. Let's open the chest. $520 gold and Gascon Plus. Congratulations, you've discovered a card that can be used in Gwent multiplayer card game. I wish I could have Gascon Plus as well in my deck. Fortitude wood. This was a little bit problematic, but we have won in the end. Have I checked this? Yes, I have checked it. Oh, I forgot.
What happened here?
Sadly, it was Rayla who met with surprise. 100-yard gap gaped in the unbreachable walls of Rosberg. The fortress itself was aflame, spewing black smoke into the sky.
I don't... How? It can't be!
There was no time to consider her question, for Nilfgaardian scouts had spotted Meave's company. The Queen knew battle was inevitable, so she gave the signal to form a defensive line, then drew her blade.
The Battle of Rosberg. Prevent the scouts from calling reinforcements. At Rosberg, Meave realized Nilfgaard has not started this war simply to draw more favorable political boundaries, nor to shift the continent's balance of power, but to burn the north to the ground and build a new Nilfgaardian-dominated world atop the ashes. Thus, the Lyrians were not fighting for honor nor spoils, but for survival. One round. Story battle. Unique cards there, and the objectives for... We'll see how this will go. Okay. This one is good. This one is better. Ah. We'll see. No need for Ella for this. Let's...
Your Grace, Nilfgaardian fighters remain in the city.
For scouts, we will need to destroy them. Okay. So... let's start... and let's start this. Return on turn start, reduce timer by 1. Whenever timer expires, draw cards until your hand is full. Let's see if this worked or not.
That was not in the spell books.
Spawn a random potion into your hand. Okay. So... it's on the... right, okay.
Go, hop, hop.
Off to the front yet again.
Bloody Horsens. They'll pay for this.
Hmm.
We'll catch 'em all!
Let's use this.
Quiet. The Commissar will hear.
Okay. Now it might be a time
Ever
to
have a stone knock out one of your teeth?
try this one out. And why not?
Grrr! Scheiß! In! Trey!
Hmm. Let's try this one.
Enough chit-chat. Draw
I
your
should have used this one. Ah.
Grrr! I refuse to believe it. The king could not have died here.
Let's see. How much does... it's 9. So... I think the best thing to do is to get down this one. Or... or this one. 26, so it's 8. Not good. Well... why not?
A knight should help. Our codex commands it.
That was not the one which I wanted to do. Shoot. But we'll have this. And we can
Watch your heads!
put these on fire.
Off to the front yet again.
Let's use this.
Quiet, or the Commissar will hear.
Quick and painful this'll be.
He boosted our unit by 20. What do we have here? It needs ally. Okay. So...
There's been a mistake. I'm no mage.
let's see.
Watch for Demoven's banners! If he's here, we must find him!
We have one. It was a little bit easier than I have expected. Because he passed. Well, let's continue then.
The Lyrians met one note of luck in this song of woe. Rosberg had fallen, yes, but the Nilfgaardians, not expecting reinforcements from the south, had stationed only a small detachment to hold it. Meve led her men to victory and retook the fortress. Or rather, what was left of it. What they did not demolish during their assault, the Nilfgaardians burnt once inside the city. Countless charred corpses of both defenders and peasants seeking shelter from the invaders lay among the blackened ruins. Some had tried to shield their children from the fire with their own bodies, to no avail.
Gods be damned!
The Queen cried, pounding her fist against the wall. Meve was about to give the order to move on when she caught a stifled whimper coming from a pile of rubble. Her soldiers ran to the rescue, their bare hands digging through the fiery bricks.
Here! He's alive!
The man they pulled from the ruins had suffered horrible burns. His face was a stew of seared flesh and pus-filled boils, and he reeked of burnt meat. Seeing Black Rayla, the poor soul staggered to his feet and lifted a shaking hand in salute.
Engineer Lieutenant Xavier Lemons, reporting for duty.
Medic! Send for a medic!
Lemons! What the devil's happened?
I know not. The East Tower, I led the defense. Heating oil to tan Nilfgaardian hides. The catapult struck. The cauldron tipped, burst into flames. The rest, I cannot say.
The fortress fell.
Fell? Damned Scoia'tael.
What was that?
Our preparations were perfect. A month, 2 we could have lasted, but traitors were among us. Elves, dwarves. Planted charges on the buttresses. An explosion shook the tower, a hole gaped in the wall. Our men threw themselves in, filling the breach.
Vermin, filthy, rotten vermin.
I know you suffer, soldier, but Queen Meve wishes to meet with your sovereign, Demoven. We must know what's become of him.
Gone, luckily. He oversaw the preparations, then returned to Aldersburg. 3 days past.
Then let us do the same.
Reynard, prepare our departure.
Hold your grace. Did anyone survive? Anyone at all?
I fear not.
No. There were no other survivors.
How could they? An entire detachment? An entire city? The animals.
Soldier, my medics will tend to you as best they can. Then we can escort you home if...
This is my home, your grace. Rosberg. I beg you, let me join your company. Let me exact revenge.
I respect your fighting spirit, good man. But in your state...
Your grace, I can hold neither shield nor sword, but I can still fight in my own way. I'm an engineer. I build siege towers, ballistae, bridges, whatever you wish. I pray, grant me a chance.
Such pain, such ferocity resounded in Xavier's rasping, distorted voice that Meve could not refuse his plea. Once the medics had bandaged his wounds, Meve's men set out towards Aldersburg, following Demavend and the Nilfgaardians. At one point in their journey, Black Rayla rode up next to Meve. The warrior's lips were a thin line, bitten to blood.
Card acquired. This card has been added to your army. Xavier Le Mans. Let's see what he does.
Milady, the road to Aldersburg leads through Moulderwood, where Eldain's Scoia'tael prowl. Same filth who killed my men and delivered Rosberg to the Black Butchers.
Rayla breathed deeply to steady her furious, shaking voice.
Please, milady, I ask you upon the holies, let us find them and destroy them.
Meve gave a slight nod. It seemed the road to Aldersburg would prove long and full of challenges.
$600 and $190. Okay. Let's check the inventory first. The report from Eldain's commando. Fresh reports indicate elf named Eldain commands powerful force in Moulderwood. Numbers equal or exceed your majesty's company. Extreme caution advised. Eldain's background: assimilated merchant operating in Gulet area, radicalized after family killed in 1246 pogrom. Eyewitnesses state Eldain cannot be trusted. He honors no pact and never keep his word. Let's check the camp. Let's see. Xavier. Choose a card with order and give it one charge. Charge 2. He has 2 charges, okay. And it cost 11, so... I think there might be... need of creating a little bit more. And the royal tent. This. Should be fine for now. Let's put some not sure if it is the correct one. But we will craft this one. And I have still 3 points. Let's use this one. We'll see. And we have 2 more talks. Let's first go with Rayla.
Yes?
Seeing Aedirn in flames, that was hard.
Rayla, how are you holding up?
Not certain I understand what you mean.
All Aedirn is aflame. Nilfgaard's banners fly over its cities. Don't tell me you're not troubled.
Of course I'm troubled. I stationed at Rosberg for 5 years. Knew all on the crew there by name. But that's war. That's its nature. No sense bemoaning it.
I see. Just know if ever you wish to talk.
I won't, but I do appreciate your concern, ma'am.
And tell me more about Eldain.
This Eldain. Could you tell me about him?
He should hang.
I'd hoped to hear advice that will be useful to us in battle.
First of all, you can't rightly trust the bastard. He doesn't respect our laws, doesn't share our morals. The king once dispatched an envoy to Eldain, despite my advice to the contrary. Found the envoy the next day, eyes gouged out, shaft of his white flag jammed down his throat.
So, diplomacy's clearly not the wisest course. But what of battle? What tactics does he employ?
Like all elves, he's a worm. Avoids open confrontation, sets ambushes, attacks from the shadows, from midst the trees. It'd be best to burn this whole forest to the ground, deprive him and his folk of cover, any place to hide.
Sounds rather drastic. Like tossing the babe out with the bath.
Believe me, they'd not hesitate to do the same to us. Not for a moment.
I must go. We'll speak later.
Okay, and let's talk to Xavier now.
Your Majesty, I've been meaning to thank you for allowing me to join your ranks.
Certainly, Xavier. I welcome all foes of Nilfgaard to march beneath my banner. But what did the field surgeon say? Have you not resumed work too soon?
I've strength enough to wield a hammer, though my scars still burn, and fiercely so. My lady, I've seen folk turn and frown at the very sight of me. If my appearance disgusts you, I can...
Nonsense. The Nilfgaardians, not you, should be ashamed. You've no reason to hide, no reason to cower.
Thank you, my lady. It means a great deal to hear that.
Oh, tell me something more about yourself.
You've long served in King Demoven's army, haven't you?
Yes, Your Grace.
Why enlist at all? What prompted you to do so?
The king needed engineers. I answered the call.
Not terribly talkative, are you?
I can build any bridge, any ballista, but to talk, well, it hurts to talk.
I see. Well, do not worry. I prefer deeds to words, in myself and others.
We shall speak later.
Other matters await my attention. We shall speak later.
As you wish, my lady.
Okay, so we have talked. Let's go back. And let's see. The map. Okay, I should go a little bit back and check if there is anything here.
A pity Willem is not with us. Were he to see what lies before our eyes, caught a whiff of the burnt bodies, perhaps he would see with whom he now consorts, whom he allowed in our home with nary a fight.
If it be your Majesty's wish, I shall send a rider to the prince with her.
I wish nothing of the sort. I will not correspond with the enemy.
Okay. A little bit of gold back. And that's all. Okay. So only one small loot. Okay, let's see what we can see around here. Nothing, so we will have to Cross the bridge then. And let us bless our army. Now, let's click on this first. Pretty long road before the last one. So let's check this out.
Breach the walls, ploughing traitors. Where's the king? Why'd he leave us a black-clad mercy? They took everything. I'd head to the wood, but my fear of the Scoia'tael. Where's the king? Why'd he leave us a black-clad mercy? Where's the king? Why'd he leave us a black-clad mercy?
19. New markers. Okay, 5 of them. Two point of interest, we will check this 2 now. So another bridge. Not much options to go anywhere, just...
Maeve's ears caught the sound of a ruckus coming from the camp.
Thief! Inglet! A pox upon you all!
It was her quartermaster hurling oaths at the peasants she had freed from the Nilfgaardian slave convoy. A few had stolen supplies under the cover of darkness and escaped into the woods. Terror and dread gripped the other freed prisoners. Maeve mulled over what to do with them, and Reynard, as always, offered some advice.
'Tis high time they went off on their own, your grace. They are too great a hindrance. They slow our march, divert our soldiers from more important tasks. And now this.
Gascon was listening to their conversation. Maeve shot him a questioning look.
I opposed taking them in. So, for consistency, I now oppose forcing them to leave. We made their miserable lives our responsibility, did we not? Well then, that is a burden we cannot simply shrug off.
So the few which ran away stole some money, but I will now go with Gascon and let the peasants stay.
Let us not mince words. We cast off these peasants now, they shall die.
Maeve said in the end.
Let them stay. But I want them watched. They cause any more trouble, military justice they shall face. Understood?
The freed prisoners sighed with relief. The infantrymen assigned to watch over them, however, grumbled their disapproval of the Queen's decision.
It is an army, not a shelter,
they said. Maeve's ears surely caught the complaint. But the Queen had never let the opinions of others guide her in such matters, trusting only her own judgment.
Okay, it changed the morale a little bit, and I have lost a big chunk of resources. And that was the one of the things. Let's get here and see what the doggy has to say or hide.
Not liking the looks of this,
Gascon said, furrowing his brow. Maeve followed his gaze. Before them, beside the road, stood a hut with a scorched thatch roof.
Why?
Huts abandoned, yet dried fruit and mushrooms hang from the eaves. Famine raging all around and no one's been tempted. I'd send a scout if I were you.
The Queen did as Gascon suggested, and sent 3 infantrymen to reconnoiter. They entered the hut and found only silence, that was soon broken by a blood-curdling growl. The soldiers ran out at full speed, tripping over their own legs. Maeve drew her sword, convinced a horde of neckers or ghouls would soon attack. But her fears proved unfounded. Instead of monsters, out of the hut came a shaggy dog, a torn scrap of fabric clutched in its teeth.
Milady,
one of the soldiers began, his face red with embarrassment and his hands covering a hole in his breeches.
was dark as a well inside, and that hound, it jumped out at us, all of a sudden biting it and snapping.
bad boy,
Gascon said with a smile, then pulled a hunk of dried sausage from his bag. Bought by this generous offering, the dog calmed down at once. Further examination showed the dog was the hut's only resident. Like many others in Aedirn, its owners had disappeared without a trace. Their loyal mutt still guarded the premises, waiting for his master's return.
let's take him with us.
Gascon said.
Otherwise, he'll die here, of his own hunger or someone else's.
Let's take the dog. I would not leave him there.
A watchful sentry like this could prove useful in our camp,
said the Queen.
Fine, he can join. But he shall need a name.
How about Reynard?
Proposed Gascon. A cheeky grin smeared across his face.
That way, he'll come when you call, sit on command, and always be a heel. Always heel, that is.
Watch your words,
said Reynard, hand tightly gripping the hilt of his sword.
or you'll learn I'm not at all as tame as you believe.
Enough, both of you. That's an order. As for you...
The Queen took a good look at the dog, who still had a scrap of fabric in his teeth.
Since it seems you've a taste for the cloth of the nether regions, I dub you... Knickers. Will that do?
The dog wagged its tail vigorously, as if thoroughly pleased with its new name. Meave's company marched off, a furry new recruit richer.
Okay, new achievement. Grrr. Recruit the dog into your army. This card has been added to your army and can be found in the command stand. Knickers. Let's claim it. And let's see what he does. Oh. Where's the doggy? 4. Immune. Permanent. Resonance. When you play a gold card, summon Knickers from your deck. This unit may raid your hand for yummy treats. Huh. Forager. Oh, not enough. This one is not enough as well. Ha ha ha. I have too many cards, so let's do it this way. 30 is better than 31. Sometimes too big of a hand is not a good idea. Nothing to talk about with the doggy. Let's see. Just some loot. Okay, we will need to go this way to clear all that stuff. So let's get first this wood or lumber and see what we can get here at that puzzle. In the fog. In order to evade Nifglardian patrols, Mew veered from the main road. This detour, however, presented other dangers. The Lyrians lost their way, raiding through a mist-draped forest. Following a narrow, overgrown path, they stumbled upon a ruined homestead. It appeared abandoned, yet appearances can be deceiving. Eliminate the ancient foglet and do not let me die. Puzzle. One round and custom decals. Okay, so let's start. Okay, so what he does on turn start 2 foglets. Mew is not here and he has no ability, so let's do it this way. We will start with
Watch your heads!
fire and here. Okay. Destroy by fire. Let's use this.
Hey?
Let's see if this helped. Oh, I think this might be a good luck. So let's use
Is
this.
he in the moat? Oh, you're dead.
Okay. Let's
It's gonna be a right good levy. Big and beautiful.
try this. This does not need to be bad.
Life had me ploughed, now here I'm marching proud.
And we have one. Nice. Let's loot them. And another letter. This forest belongs to An Seid. Leave this place at once, cursed Dain, or you shall remain here for all eternity. Eldain. Okay. So we have cleared this one as well. One more puzzle battle. Which we have won. Ah, no ambush.
Meve and her companions neared the Moulderwood, a dense, ancient forest of trees whose tangled branches had witnessed the conjunction of the spheres. It was not until King Vidamont's day that a road was finally carved through the primeval thicket, significantly shortening the journey from Rosberg to Aldersburg.
Even when peace reigns, danger rules this road.
Rayla said.
Now no one dares travel it.
At the edge of the wood, by the road, stood an enormous willow. Its branches swept down to cover its trunk, looking for all the world like long tresses shrouding a woman's face. Meve had an ill premonition. She did not like the sickly sweet aroma wafting from this tree, nor the metallic buzzing of insect wings. She sent a scout to investigate. He drew aside the drooping branches and stumbled back. There were men bound to the tree, covered in sap oozing from gashes in its trunk. Its heavy scent had attracted swarms of insects, flies, wasps, bees and beetles. They seethed over the bound men, crawling in and out of their ears and nostrils.
Eldain welcomes us to his wood,
Rayla whispered. Meve stepped towards the tree and saw the men stuck to it were all still alive. Those the elves had caught recently writhed and howled for rescue. Those hanging longer merely followed the queen with half-crazed, bloodshot eyes.
Well, let's free the captives.
Well, Are you to stand there all day?
Neve screamed to her dumbstruck Lyrians.
Free them! At once!
Her soldiers needed no more prompting and set about sawing at the ropes with their blades. As soon as they had freed the first captive, before even a word of thanks could be uttered, a flaming streak soared through the air and stuck in the tree. The oozing resin burst into flames, engulfing the prisoners as well as the soldiers who had come to their aid. Elder speech battle cries rang out from the woods as elven warriors launched their attack.
Nilkancia! It's a trap!
Cried Reynard.
Defend the Queen!
Okay, so we have been trapped, unfortunately. And I was talking that there is no ambush, and here is one Eldain's ambush as well. The Lyrians fought in a veritable inferno, choking and drowning in a sea of crimson smoke, surrounded by the horrific screams of men whose skin had begun to melt and warp. The ambushing elves appeared as specters. Black paint streaked across their faces, eyes smoldering with their virulent hatred for humankind. One round for the battle. Let's start. Okay, so... This should be not needed. This not as well. This one is good. And charge. Oh, this might not be a bad composition, so let's see.
Keep your heads in the fight! They'll seek to blind us with shock and awe!
Okay, so we will have fire here. What does he do? On a round start, spawn fire on each enemy row. We already have that. Okay. Let's start with
I'll
her.
fight to my last breath.
Wow. Knickers. Let's unturn. Or the damage a unit by 2. If it was already boosted, the damage it by 6. Okay. We will start with this. And... let's do with Gascon.
Coin never stinks, no matter how rank the pouch.
And we will mark this unit. And we will start by putting this row on fire as well.
I shall not fail!
Okay. What does whenever a non-elf unit is destroyed with this unit by 2, so... not boosted, so we can do this for now.
Hey?
And hopefully this is okay.
None shall tread on us!
Okay, she still lives. Good, 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 good. We will do... Let's see what we can... What we can see. On the left, that's not good. Only one. Okay. Let's use this.
Her Majesty knows what she's doing.
And we will pick what I wanted to do. Not this one. This one.
As ordered.
And this might be interesting as well. Let's put a little bit more fire
I smell a leak.
here as well. And let's do this. Let's try it. Okay. Now it's time to heal up a little bit.
I'll feed you to the crows!
We still have enough, so let's put him here.
Prepare to fight, if you've any honor.
Wow. It's down to 2. Wow, 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 wow. But at least we've got one more achievement that I have played 5 character in one battle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's unturn and hope he will not be destroyed. Okay,
The
thankfully.
storm is coming. Let's enjoy the weather while we still can.
What was this? After 2000 turn start, damage additional units by 6. If anywhere destroyed, move to the other side of the battlefield. Okay, it's time to do this.
Everything all right?
Hmm. Okay. Let's try to pick this.
Ever have a stone knock out one of your teeth?
Death to Old One!
Okay, so the spying units are still giving points to me. Let's use this. And
Have it the white of an eye from half a league away.
and this. And this should be the victory.
Don't let them regroup! Finish off the wounded!
That's interesting. It happens for the second time that the tonic skipped from enemy to me. Interesting. But we are victorious. And
The
another
battle
achievement.
done, Meve surveyed the carnage, her breath still ragged. The thick stench of blood, sap, and ash she sucked in made her stomach churn and head swoon.
The Scoia'tael. I'd heard of their cruelty, but
The queen said, sheathing her sword.
never have I countenanced a thing like this.
Black Rayla, who had just extracted her blade from between an elven gorilla's ribs, smiled darkly.
Worst is yet to come, my lady.
The queen regrouped her forces and marched into the Moulderwood. The Lyrians sang none of their usual marching songs. Instead, they walked in silence, eyes darting constantly to their flanks.
We've got some loot. And we have another achievement for getting more than 200 of soldiers. So, let's see if there is any more loot around here. Let's see the map. And I think this might be a good idea to stop for today, because we have won another ambush. So, our first fight against the Scoia'tael in here has been victorious. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this episode as much as I did, and I'll see you soon during the more adventures of Meve. Until then, enjoy the rest of your day. Bye bye.